Give it a second. Welcome to Critical Encounters Gameplay Stream. I'm one of your villainous hosts, Steve, and joining me tonight again is the Board Game Lawyer. Hi, Bill. How you doing?
Hey, Steve. I'm doing great. Hey, everybody.
So, welcome back to the Twitch channel. All one viewer that we usually get, but hey, I don't care. I'm playing Marvel Champions with my friends, so that's all that matters, right?
That's right.
What are we doing tonight?
So, tonight we are going to play the MCM organized play for April 2023. Kennedy Hawk posted that recently. I don't have a copy of that in front of me, Steve, so maybe you can let the
Sure.
viewers
It's
in
up
on
on the
that.
screen here. This is the Week 1 challenge. And you can find this off their Discord and probably their website too, I would guess. But here's the page. It says, for this week's MCM organized play, we'll be playing against Klaw with the Brotherhood modular set. Any difficulty, any hero, any player count. So here's the rules. Every Tuesday they're going to release a new matchup, and we play along and we fill out the Google form. They're only going to count one entry per player per week. And then after 4 weeks, they'll put two random names and draw. And each drawn player can win the Marvel Champions Monthly modular, where you have like the Kennedy Hawk minion and a Critical Encounters card is in there. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Two booster packs from the FFG organized play, and then a random dial, a hero or a villain. And then it says we'll start all over again in May. So that's cool.
Well, that is awesome. That's actually better than what I just kind of glanced at it. That's better than I even thought it was. So, looking forward to that, and that's really generous of those guys to put out something like this.
Yeah, it'll generate hopefully some content. People will play. There'll be some chatter on the discords, and then folks who don't have a friendly local game store can maybe walk away with some cards from the
Yeah.
organized play kits.
That's kind of the problem I'm running into right now. I think I found a store that's willing to host an event, but whether or not they can actually get the product, I'm not sure yet. But anyway, at least this way, I feel like I'm a part of something. So, thanks for doing this, Steve.
Yeah, this will be fun. Yeah, my local store has told me that their distributor has told them they are getting them the kit. So
Ooh,
we don't have the kit, but they told them they could get it. So fingers crossed that it shows up. So
it's like 1,000 miles for me to drive to your house, though.
yeah, you
Man,
can
that's
crash
a
on the
long way for me
couch.
to go.
So
Okay, all right,
yeah, yeah. I was thinking,
sounds great.
this con of heroes that takes place. We need a con of villains, and it has to be in New York near me, maybe just right in my backyard or something, so I don't have to
That's
travel.
that's where most of the villains cluster, anyway. I think, right up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So,
Daniel's not far, and Mike lives so far away. It doesn't matter where you host it. You know, he's
yeah.
way out there anyhow. So.
Have you got him that jet copter yet, so he can get around easier, or is he just,
Yeah, we got it for him, but it needs repair. So
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, that figures.
Yep. All right, so
Probably wasn't taken nicely, right? It wasn't
no,
taken nicely. So,
no, got broken off the back of a truck. It's this whole thing. So let's look at what we're gonna play. We have decided to play Klaw Standard 2. So
yeah, why not?
yeah, so we get to play against Klaw 1 and 2 with the Standard 2 cards in there, which gives us that formidable foe. So Klaw has steady. So that's double status
Okay,
effects to stun or confuse him. He
excellent.
he's everybody knows Klaw, right? 2 scheme, 0 attack, but he gets 2 boost cards. And the Brotherhood set has got some when revealed as a boost effects, so that could come up.
Mm,
Um, we've got the Defense Network side scheme comes out. It's a crisis that starts in play, and we have to flip it over, and now we have to discard until we get a minion and put that minion into play engaged with the first player, which is me. So let's do this first, and then I'll talk about what I'm playing. And then we do shuffle when we're done.
No, you just leave it as a discard. All
Okay.
these cards that get discarded right now just go straight to the
Oh, there
discard
goes that
pile.
side
Yeah.
scheme, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Shadow of the
Hey,
Past.
it's gone.
Oh, and it's only an armored guard. Nice.
I'll take that. Yep,
Yeah,
I'll
me
take
too.
that.
Okay. All right, so I'm playing Gamora. This is the Gamora that I'm going to play in our Bad Business campaign, so this will be a good test because I have not actually tested this deck yet. It's a Justice deck with some attack cards in it. Um, you can have 6 attack or thwart events from other aspects. So there's a couple attack cards from aggression, and there's a couple attack cards from protection in the deck. So
Okay.
I'll be doing the thwarting and then some hitting here and there too. So
Yeah. I'm playing with. I just kind of like dug through some recent decks that I had built over the last few months, and I was playing in the Solo Champions League there for a little bit, and I built a Nebula deck to take. I think it was up against Ronin Expert. I think that's what I built this one for. So I don't remember how well I did, but it's a Nebula aggression deck, and so she need to bring some friends, and it looks like in my opening hand that I already drew up a few, and so it's aggression with friends
okay,
deck.
I'm
Yep.
looking at her card, and then after you play technique upgrade, draw 2 cards. I have to go back and watch that game I played with her, and I don't know if I was drawing 2 cards or 1 card.
Oh,
Yeah, to draw 2 cards. That's a significant.
well, we always try to give the advantage to the villain, right? And
Right. Yeah.
kind of like the thing. So I feel like I do that a lot too.
Yeah. All right. I have drawn. I think I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah. I think
I
I will mulligan off a few things out of my hand. Let's just see. I think I'm going to keep that target acquired. That's a preparation skill. That's kind of what I was wondering if there's a lot of. I know that in Klaw's
Oh yeah, that's not
deck
bad.
that he has a lot of stars in there, so I thought I'd hang on to that. So, but I think that's maybe I'm going to hang on to at least one of these allies. And I'll
Yeah.
hang on to maybe Fire, and we'll get rid of Psylocke and Spider Girl. Select those. Mulligan, yes. And we got another target acquired.
Hmm, okay.
And
And a
wide stance.
Yep. Couple
Mhm.
cards to get your techniques going.
Yep.
All right. I have to be player 1, and I do have the ability to look at the top card of your deck. If it is an attack or thwart event, draw it. So I'm just gonna put it right there. It is a thwart event. Forward
Good
momentum,
one,
so I
too.
get to draw it. Okay. All right, I'm going to flip. So Gamora is 2/2/2, 10 health, and with the response, after you play an attack event, remove 1 threat from a scheme, and after you play a thwart event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Both of those are limit once per phase. So, okay. Some good cards here.
Yeah. There's a way to couple forward momentum with decisive blow. You can really do some damage.
Yeah, and I have my sense of justice, which will help me generate some resources. 5 if you played an attack event. I do have this guard in front of me, so it's not like I can do a crazy
Yeah.
crazy amount.
See if I got anything in my hand that could help you. No, doesn't look like it.
Cross counters is really pretty good too. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna spend a clobber and and the skilled investigator for my sense of justice. Okay. Then I'm not gonna be able to do a ton here, and then sense of justice and a passion for justice to play that forward momentum. So that will remove 3 threat from a scheme from forward momentum, plus a bonus 1 from passion for justice, so we can get rid of defense network. That will trigger precision after I play the thwart.
Mhm.
And I'll ping that tough off for 1.
That's a great use of that.
Yep. Now I don't have enough to play the next 2 cards, but I can attack for 2. And I'm just going to hold on to both of these for next turn. So,
okay.
Yeah, I didn't like tossing that, what was it? Skilled Investigator. But yeah, I don't like having to use that one, but I'm hoping I'm, oh, maybe I should have played that. I could have drawn a card, but I wanted that cross counter's good, so. Alright, I'm done.
It is good. Okay, so I have an ability, Cybernetic Upgrades. Response: after you play a technique upgrade, draw 2 cards, and we'll try to remember to draw 2 cards. I'm going to spend one of these target acquireds to put a Weapon Master out. And that is an upgrade. While in hero form, Nebula gains Retaliate of 1. 4 damage to an enemy as a special on that one. I get to draw 2 cards, so I'm going to pick up Evasive Maneuvering, which is another technique, and Audacity. Response: after you spend this card, deal 1 damage to the villain, and I need to be in hero form to get that hero response. So, Sunfire says after you play Sunfire from your hand, spend an energy resource, choose an attachment, detect hero action or hero response, and discard it. Think he has anything?
Nothing out yet.
Up there for that.
Yeah, not yet.
But I do like to build up my upgrades here. So how about if we put out an upgrade, spending Audacity, and how about if we put out Wide Stance, using the power of aggression. Hey, I'll just spend Sunfire, put out target acquired.
Yeah, some cards on the board. Quick.
It is a hero response target acquired, but if I were to remain in alter ego form, I could maybe even build up a greedier board state.
Yeah, that's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
There's no threat
I'll
out
just
there.
I'll just hang out here then.
Okay.
If that's okay with you, I'll kind of keep things on my side of the table.
Sure. Okay, so we are done. I'll hit F12. Oh, I got my other sense of justice. Okay. I have thwart cards. So.
Well.
And cross counter.
There you go.
Okay. And you drew your cards. Yep. All right. So we're going to put 2 threat on underground distribution. And then Klaw is going to get 2 boost cards and attack me. And since I'm holding cross counter, and it is a thwart card, I will be able to use sense of justice to pay for it. So I will just take the attack. And his cards are 0 boost from the Immortal Klaw.
Perfect.
And 1 boost from Klaw's Vengeance. Oh my goodness. I was hoping I could prevent a bunch, but I'm still going to do it. Alright, Sense of Justice for cross counter. So when I would take any amount of damage, I'm going to prevent 3 of it and deal 1 damage to an enemy, which will be the Armored Guard. Because this is an attack, so I can't actually target Klaw with it because I have a guard out. Remove a threat from a scheme. Still from.
I know you like those. You like those minions a lot, but I think you added. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, wrong way. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I did cross counter, so I prevent 3 damage. I dealt damage to an enemy. I removed a threat from a scheme, but I also, it's a new phase. I also have played an attack event and a thwart event, so I get to do 1 damage to Klaw and remove 1 threat. Because both finesse and precision trigger. Okay.
Great.
All right, now he's going to scheme against you. Right?
Yep. And not much I can do.
All right.
That.
He schemes for 4.
Ooh.
4 total.
I'm gonna get rid of Pyro.
Yep. Bye-bye. All right. 1 for me and 1 for you. Let's see what my card is. Dark Dealings. A villain schemes with +1 scheme.
Oh boy.
Good thing I got rid of some of that starting threat. All right, he's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, 9 out of 12
Nothing like
already.
living on the edge.
Yeah,
Living
that
on the
was
edge.
fast. Okay. Know what I'll be doing this turn. Uh,
Hey, we didn't want to waste your cards, right?
yeah, I guess that's true. All right, your card is. Ooh.
Oh, I hate that.
Spend a bunch or
Sonic.
exhaust each character. Oh.
Ugh. It's my choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I could exhaust Nebula.
Yeah.
It's not hurting my feelings to do that.
Yeah.
A whole lot better than dumping my hand.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. Yeah, because you lose every card. 3 cards out of 5 is a lot.
That is a lot,
It's a good card.
especially
Yep.
with what I'm looking at here. To lose the power in all of us. Ugh.
Well, I guess you have 6 cards, so. All right.
Yeah.
F12. Your turn.
All right, so I can play a technique. I'm wondering if I should maybe draw an extra card to see if there's something I can toss better than what I've got in my hand. I've got Endurance, Vivian.
Oh, right. Power
all
Wall
of us.
Us for an Ironheart or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Throw out Ironheart, so why don't I? Then I'll draw up a card to see what I get, and it's Lethal Intent. Let me see if I can remember what that says. It says hero action, choose up to X techniques upgrades you control, resolve each of their special abilities in the order of your choice. Wow.
Yeah, so you'd be able to, you could flip and pay a bunch and trigger everything.
I could.
Yeah.
At this point, I could trigger 3 of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you play Cutthroat Ambitions, you draw 2 more cards, so you just sort of replace them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So let's do that. Let's spend, I'll spend Endurance. Yeah. I'll spend Endurance to put out Cutthroat Ambition. Draw 2 cards. I got Wide Stance, another Lethal Intent. Wow.
Hmm.
Didn't need really 2 of them, but I could trigger 4 of them at least, and that's all of them that's on the
Yeah,
table.
that's not terrible. I mean, what do they do here? Stun and confuse, which would put them halfway
it gets
there.
them halfway there. Yeah. Look at the top 3 cards in counter deck. Discard 1, put the others back in order. Deal 4 damage to an enemy and remove 3 threat from a scheme.
Yeah.
So
You have to flip
know.
because we can't.
Right.
The threat, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that anyway. So how about I just spend that Lethal Intent for? Yeah, I'll blast all 4 of these to. Well, I don't have to do all 4 of them because some of them's not going to do me any good. Right. So stun and confuse an enemy, or confuse an enemy. Do you have anything to stun or
No, not right
confuse
now.
on your side? Look at the top 3 cards. I think I'll pay for that. Deal 4 damage to an enemy for sure. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. So how about I hang on to my Wide Stance? No. Legal. Yeah, I'll hang on to Wide Stance. I'll discard these 3. Vivian, Lethal Intent, and Bug. And we'll trigger to stun or confuse. Either one.
Yeah, probably the stun, right? I mean,
Well, the nice thing is
I don't
on my
know.
next turn, I can do it again because I'll
right.
trigger all of these techniques, so I will be able to pull off one. So if you wanted to flip down or stay up, I could stun. Let's do stun.
Yeah, stun seems better because that's his whole thing. Is that the double boost cards are onto the attack. So
That, and then
Cool.
we'll skip over to our deal 4 damage to an enemy. So go ahead and take care of that, and then we'll look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck, discard 1, and put the others back in any order.
Oh, you don't want to do the threat removal, huh?
Oh.
Yeah. What am I gonna get for
See.
threat removal? Let me see what I can do. I can.
I could spin that wide. I could spin that Wide Stance to remove 3 threat. That won't hurt my feelings. Let's just do all 4 of them.
Okay.
I played it. Let's do them all.
Okay.
And
3 threat.
so yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Take off 3, and then we'll stack the encounter deck.
Oh yeah. So you get to look at 3, right?
Yep. We get to look at 3.
So I can just lay
And we
the
get
3
to
out
discard
right here.
1. Yeah, and we get to discard 1 and put the others back. So, Lob, we could get rid of that guard. Just get him out of here completely.
Well, he'd be a what if you can put it back in any order. Is that what you get to do? Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever the first card you put on the top will be the first two will be the boosts, right?
Right. So
So
both of these are likely to be a boost for
yes.
me,
So you could do
because he's going to attack me. So
right.
it
So you'd
doesn't
want
really matter.
yeah, you'd want the armored guard and the mutant terror like, and then the next thing will be attacks against me. So none of these are special boost icons. So it's really not too bad to leave them, I would think. They're just numbers.
They are, and I don't have to discard any of them.
Right. It doesn't.
Discard one. Oh, it says discard one and put the others back in any order.
Oh,
so
so
we do have to
you do have to get rid of one. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll keep the one armored guard for sure, and we'll toss off. Let's get rid of that mutant terrorist. I don't like it.
Okay.
Just in case he ends up having to draw cards. So if we put blob on,
Kind of like that.
and then stack armored guard on top.
Yep.
That way, if for some reason we need to flip an armored guard, that's better than blob at this point. He's a better guard to get rid of, I think.
Okay. So armored guard's the top card, is what you're saying.
I would say yeah.
Okay.
I'd say yeah.
Put them back in. Okay.
I got Ironheart, who can do.
I can pull threat. I can do 6 threat. So if you want to
Hit him.
punch Klaw for another one. Yep.
Yep. And that's it for me. Do I have to F12 it?
No, I have to go.
Okay.
All right. Sense of justice for a multitasking. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If I paid for it using a mental, which I did, I'd remove 2 threat from a different scheme. But there aren't any other schemes out. Okay. And I did a thwart card, so I get to do 1 point of damage. And then I'm just gonna do it again. Move 2 here. Okay. And I don't get to trigger finesse, or what is it, precision. I don't get to trigger that more than once a phase. He's down to 2 threat. I might hit him for 2 damage instead of worrying about 2 points of threat.
Say, especially if you're planning on staying up.
Yeah, I was gonna. All right, let's just hit him for damage. Okay. Keep punching him, right? Okay.
Let's get him. We gotta take him down.
All right. I think I can just hit F12 the whole game. I am done. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I have some attack cards and some thwart cards. Okay. All right. 2 threat. And then he's going to attack you. I wonder what his boost cards are.
I don't know. I bet he hits me for at least like 3.
3, probably 3, yeah.
I think I'll block it.
Yeah?
Ironheart? Yeah, let's just block with Ironheart. Unless you need me to block for you.
No, I mean, I figure I would just exhaust this turn to defend.
Okay. So Ironheart's going to take the hit.
She takes 3 damage. Look at that. Shocking.
2 guards in the trash.
Yeah. And Blob and Pyro also in the trash. So, all right, I will defend. Yes, okay. Star, put the weapons runner into play. Engage with me. Star, if this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. Well, I'm already exhausted. And I take 0 damage. I did not need to defend. He deals 0, and I defend for 2, so that stinks. I could have got away with it.
Well.
Alright, and then the weapons runner hits me for 1.
Yeah, so he did like a little sneak jab when he came in.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Card for you, card for me. I think you could flip yours, right? It lets you.
Let's see if it will. It does, and it's Dark Dealings again.
Holy moly! I guess I should have pulled 2.
2 of those in there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the advances.
Yeah, at least it's not that grinning face. Ugh.
All right, so Klaw is going to scheme for 2, 3. Attach this card to a minion and give it a tough status card. Okay, so
I mean, I've got that target acquired after a boost card is turned up. Discard boost acquired. Cancel that card's boost ability.
Okay, so if you do that, you will be preventing a tough and 5 hit points because it will go over here, and this will be a
Yeah.
7 health tough minion.
Good with me getting rid of that for you.
Okay, that works for me.
Yeah.
So you clear the boost. You cancel the boost ability, but the boost
Ability
icon still um,
goes off.
triggers for
Yeah.
his scheme. So 1, 2, 3. Okay.
+1, right? Because that's
Oh,
dark
the
dealing.
dark dealings. Good call. Okay.
Discarding target acquired, unfortunately, but it came in handy.
Yeah. All right. My card is Sonic Converter. Now we need some Sunfire. All right. Yeah, that has to go. I mean, he damages us and he stuns us, and he's +1. Okay. All right. F12. Now, do you trigger your things on your turn? Your turn. Okay. So, my turn.
Is there a way that... So that's a hero action. I have lethal intent, but that's not something you can call for, right?
Oh, what is it, an event?
It's an event that is a hero action that says choose up to X technique upgrades you control, resolve each of their special abilities in the order of your choice, and so...
Yeah, I could totally... It's an event in your hand. I could definitely call for it. What would you be doing?
It wouldn't hurt my feelings if you did that, because, I mean, I just blasting cards anyway.
Oh, you get to use those, you get to use them before they go off. Yeah, go for
it. And then I get to use them again.
Yeah,
so
I'm good with that. Go for it.
Okay, so...
Play what you want to play.
So... Let me see. I have Weapons Master, which is an upgrade. Well, in hero form, Nebula gains Retaliate of 1.
Oh,
4
do you have that out now? You do have that out now. Oh, you didn't defend though. Okay. Oh, you should not have blocked. You had wide stance to prevent damage. You had retaliate. I kind of always forget about that stuff. Oh well.
Yeah.
You'd have taken a point of damage or something, but okay.
Well.
No big deal.
I mean, it was Ironheart, so
yeah, no harm done.
So I can. I played that. The Energy Spear's basically useless right now, so I could spend 1, and I could spend. Let's see, what does Combat Ready say? Shuffle up to 2 technique upgrades from your discard cards on top of your deck till you discard a technique upgrade. Put that upgrade into play, then resolve its special ability. So I could spend Weapons Master.
That's an alter ego, remember. Combat Ready is.
Yeah, I'm going to flip down, I think.
Okay.
To
build back up.
That. To do that, yeah. Really, I think what I'll do is we can stun him. No, because that'll trigger anyway.
Right.
That won't do any good. So we can remove threat and do damage. So that's what we'll do. We'll do remove threat and damage. We'll use both of these cards to do that.
Okay, so you do 4 damage.
And
3 threat.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right, and it's still my turn. I haven't really done anything yet. Okay. I will... Okay, how do we get rid of Sonic Converter? Energy, Fist, Mental. I don't have them. I'd have to spend...
I didn't think about that.
I'd have to spend a genius to get rid of it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to flip down anyway, and he'll be stunned, so he won't attack you anyway this turn.
Oh, good. All right, that gives me a round to safety.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, then I will set the pace to remove a threat from a scheme and deal 1 point of damage. I'm going to put it on Klaw with my precision. Okay. I'll use a genius with a piercing strike to do 3 damage and just get rid of the weapons runner. It's a little extra, but it's gone. And that lets me remove a threat with finesse. So I've used both her abilities. And oh, these cost 2. This is a thwart action. There are no side schemes out, so it can't even the odds. Interesting. Maybe I'll keep my genius and no.
Yeah, because I'll clear that threat on my turn because I have that technique. I'll do 4 damage. We could stack the deck, and we can stun the enemy. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Let's begin by. Go ahead.
I think I will pitch this even the odds though.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So yeah, evasive maneuvering is going to stun him.
Yeah, for real.
He is stunned. Let's go ahead and do the 3 threat removal and the 4 damage.
Okay. And then you get to stack the deck, right?
Yeah, and then we get to stack it, see what we get. Now these actually are going to be cards that we end up drawing.
Yeah, because the very first card will be your boost card when he schemes.
When he schemes.
So
yes.
Yeah, and then the next 2 cards will be encounter cards. Total Annihilation. Oh.
Okay, so the scheme card. No, let's see. Is it going to switch to me? No.
Oh, Total Annihilation should be a scheme card, right?
Yeah, that's what it needs to be.
That's the first one, so it would just be a 1 boost. He'll scheme for 3. No big deal.
Uh-huh.
And then the next 2 cards have Surge on them. Unless you pitch 1. Oh, you have to get rid of 1, right? The villain attacks you that. Oh, so if like Total Annihilation is
drawn as a
as
an encounter card.
But I'm player 1, right? So if that's the encounter card, it would surge into the weapons runner, which would surge into whatever the next card is, and I'd get attacked because Klaw would no longer be stunned. So,
I mean, one of these we discard anyway. So
I think we get rid of the Total Annihilation, maybe. I'd rather have a weenie minion in front of me than.
So we discard Total Annihilation. We put the other Total Annihilation on the top of the deck with Weapons Runner directly below it.
Yep. Sounds good. Yep. Okay.
And then I lose all of my techniques. Discard all of them. My techniques. You did good. I got a lot of value out of those things for sure.
Oh, yeah. They triggered 3 times.
I know.
Yeah, it was good. Great. That was great.
And so Nebula's going to punch for 2, where she flips down.
Okay.
Flip card. And then we're going to play the Combat Ready. My alter ego form. Shuffle up to 2 technique upgrades from your discard pile into your deck. Well, how about we bring back the Weapons Master and we bring back the Cutthroat Ambition. So we seem like we got the most value out of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, numbers just work.
So we'll shuffle those. It says shuffle those into my deck. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't get to do both actions. Bummer. No. Discard cards on top of your deck till you discard technique upgrade, put that into play. So, yeah, we'll just do that action there, and I will hang on to that energy.
Oh, yeah.
Because it seems good. And I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Took most of my turn on your turn.
On my turn at the beginning
and that
of your
was
turn.
Fine.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Yeah.
We did good.
Yes. We're doing all right here.
Hey, I got both of those. Cutthroat Ambition and Weapon Smasher that I just drew back into my deck, and I got enough to play everything. So I love it.
Nice. All right. We do... this makes it look like we know how to play this game, unlike a few of our gameplays.
I did get more sleep last night, so I'm feeling better.
Okay, all right. It is a core villain, so maybe that's it. How many times have we played Klaw? Quite a few times, right?
And it's not midnight.
Yeah, that's true. It's only 10 o'clock here. We have anybody on? No. All right, so 2 threat on the main scheme. He goes to attack me, but is stunned. Thank you very much for stunning him.
That's
sis.
Uh, he's so
uh,
stunning.
and then you get a scheme, right? Right. And he's going to scheme
Do.
for oh 3. Oh, it's not an attack. No overkill. Okay.
Hmm.
Boy,
I
that's
guess that
weird.
was the right thing to do.
Yeah, and I'll get a card, and you will get a card. It's weird. You have nothing on your board now. All right. Weapons runner. Hey, look at that, and it's gonna surge into
Something better.
Toad. Oh, two,
Oh
two,
yeah.
three. Okay, Toad is a unique minion with 2 scheme, 2 attack, 3 health. Brotherhood of Mutants with the force response after Toad attacks and damages a character you control. So even if you chump block with an ally, discard 1 random card from your hand. Okay, he can't stick around for very long. But I have precision strike, so that's okay.
He's a worthy minion,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Okay.
All right, your card is.
It is
Hey!
inferiority complex. Flip to alter ego form, exhaust your alter ego, remove inferiority complex from the game, choose discard 2 technique upgrades. So yeah, we at least I get to exhaust.
Yeah,
Get
okay,
rid of
so
that thing.
choose and discard 2 technique upgrades you control. If no upgrades were discarded this way, it would surge. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of a no-brainer on that one. I'll just
And look,
exhaust.
Gamora's in your art.
Huh. He is.
Yeah.
Can see it. Can
Yeah,
see it on the big screen.
that's right.
Yep.
It's cool.
So that goes to the.
I'm going to send it to the victory display.
Okay.
I know it technically doesn't go there, but that's the best way to do it in this game.
Is there any other place to go with it to get it out of here?
Yeah,
Or...
there's like special discard, or Daniel likes to stick it in the
Okay.
corner of the screen so you can see that it's come up, that kind of thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, victory display makes the most amount of sense.
That's where I usually put it.
Yep. You know what I'm gonna do? Hang on here. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna zoom in a little for our followers. There we
Excellent.
go. Just a little bit closer. Okay.
Also, if you click on game, you can go full screen, and that gets rid of that bar at the top. It's not a lot, but it's something.
Oh, there we go. Yep. And you can always make your hand smaller too. There's a little grab point
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted
Yep.
to do that. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going full screen as well.
Okay. Oh, I just messed it up.
Oh.
All right, we're okay. If you do it too many times, it just minimizes. All right, all right. So that was the villain phase, right? Right. And F12, your turn begins. You're up,
I
Nebula.
am up. All right. So how about if I begin
Let's
by
not forget
putting
his
out...
sonic converter this time.
Oh, you want me to take care of that? I can do that. Let's see. Do I have to be in hero form? Yes, it's a hero action. Discard that sonic converter.
Let's see, what do I have to spend?
And did he attack and damage anybody? He did not.
He did not.
We
No,
we stopped that
he was
from
stunned.
happening.
So yeah.
Yeah. Um. I think what I'll do is I kind of want to see what I draw.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Reduce the cost to play Martinex by 1 if your identity has the Guardian trait. So I can flip to my hero side and put him out, and I've got resources to do that. So let me think about how I want to, which one of these I want to put out. Okay, so if I spend, yeah, I'll do that. I'll spend Mockingbird to put out Cutthroat Ambition. That's the one that removes threat from a scheme.
Okay.
Card. I get to draw 2 cards, which is Groot and Nebula's Ship. Ooh, I like Nebula's Ship.
Oh yeah, resource always
Exhaust
good.
Nebula's Ship to generate a resource, so that's good. I will now flip to my hero form, and we'll put out Nebula's Ship using a energy strength. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do energy to put out Nebula's Ship. And do I have to exhaust? I don't have to exhaust. It's just simply a hero action. So I'm going to spend Nebula's Ship and Brute,
That's 2. So any other
and
card.
Weapons Master, because I can put out Martin X for 2 resources. So we'll get rid of that Sonic
Thank you.
Converter.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and then we'll spend 2 resources to put out Martin X. And old Mr. Martin X is going to remove threat or do damage. Your choice. You hit him for 4, hit him for 3. What?
What do I have? I'm going to.
Or I could punch on Toad too. If that
No,
helps.
I have a 3 attack on Toad. I have a 2 attack on the weapons runner.
Okay.
I have a 1, so I can pull off a couple points of threat. We know the threat card is in the discard pile. I mean, yeah, pop Klaw in the nose, I guess. I mean, sure, why not, right?
Okay, there he goes for 1.
All right.
I mean, underground distribution goes at 12, so that's.
Yeah.
You can get some threat up there too. That would be good.
Yeah, I can pull a couple points, not much, but a couple.
Okay.
Okay.
Add 1 consequential damage to Martin X, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Then I'm going to use Strength and Piercing Strike to deal 3 damage to Toad. And I get to trigger Finesse, remove 1 threat. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I will use Acrobatic Move to deal 2 damage to an enemy to clear the weapons runner. And unfortunately, I can't Finesse a second time. Okay.
Okay.
But I can set the pace to remove 1 threat from a scheme and do 1 point of damage with precision. Okay. And then I could finish him off. I could do 2 damage to him, but are we... What's next? There's an acceleration icon comes out when he gets the...
Yeah, he'll go up to 28 times 2 health. No, he'll be 18 health is what Klaw will have on his stage 2. I'm just used to playing solo, then he goes up to 28.
Scheme. Yeah, and then 10 more health.
36.
That side scheme has an acceleration on it is the key. I mean, eventually we gotta go there, right? It's can we handle the acceleration? Both? I mean, there's 7 cards left.
If you pop him, I do have... Oh, yeah, because is it 3 per player? Is what the...
Yeah, it might be like 6 threat or something like that on there.
So it'd be 6 threat. I'll take care of 3 of it with my... Cutthroat Ambition.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's hit him. Let's not delay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not the most dangerous woman in the galaxy because I don't punch people. All right, next villain. So 36. So 18 and 18 is 36. And we have to, when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Klaw and reveal it, which the game went and did for us. And
you have to
Klaw,
add the 10, though.
10, yep.
Yeah.
So he's a 46. And we have that acceleration with a 6 on it. Okay. I'll hold on to Passion for Justice so that I can remove extra threat next turn.
Good idea.
Because why not? Okay, I am done. You are done? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I've got a... Yeah, I'm going to be able to pull off like 5, 6, 7 threat easily. Oh, I drew Nebula.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I haven't drawn Gamora yet.
Yeah. Okay. 2 threat plus the acceleration from Immortal Klaw. Right? Okay. And then Klaw is going to attack you. He's now a base 1 attack. His attack has gone up.
Mm-hmm. I have all 9 health, and I don't have anything to do to try to block it.
Yeah,
I did get some upgrades. Right? Yeah. I did get some upgrades, so I may want to drop down my next turn. So if I take damage, that might be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just going to take it? Is that what
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage.
Exhaust the character you control. Oh.
Okay.
And another 2 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to Nebula, and you have to exhaust somebody.
I'll exhaust Martin X.
Okay.
And I'll take 4 damage.
Okay. Alright, and I'm getting attacked with 2 boost cards. Let's see. I don't have any damage prevention. I'm going to try to stay in this form, so I'm going to exhaust to defend.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. I attach this card to a minion. There are no minions out. Okay, good. 3. So 3, 4, 5 damage.
Oof.
4, 5. Minus my 2, so I take 3 damage. Okay.
Good thing you blocked that.
Yeah. Solid sound body. Nice card. Okay. You get one of these delightful encounter cards, and so do I.
A nice one.
I think we have seen... So we saw Blob, we saw Pyro, we saw Avalanche, and we saw Toad. So all the big minions are out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still 1 card in the encounter deck.
There is. We burnt through the encounter deck already?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. All right, here's yours. Ready?
Yep.
Oh. When revealed
Discard is soft.
So just the
I'm
hero.
in hero form. So the villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. This card gains surge.
Okay, so there goes the... Alright, so the encounter pile is empty. The deck is reshuffled. I will add an acceleration to the main scheme because we decked. So Klaw is going to attack you with 2 boost cards.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's no minions out yet.
Oh, no kidding.
Alright, you're defending?
Okay. For sure.
Oh! Well, you have no one to exhaust. That's good. 1 additional boost card for this activation.
Oh no!
Put the weapons runner.
Weapons runner.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, the mob mentality doesn't go off because it's when revealed. It says the villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. So, weapons runner, does that apply to him? Or is it he wasn't out when that card went off?
Engaged the villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. Yeah, it does.
The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you.
Yeah,
this card gains surge.
Yeah, that weapons runner wasn't engaged with you at the time, so probably doesn't.
Okay. We'll just say when revealed is when that went off.
Yeah.
Right?
So you're still going to take 1 from Klaw, 2 because of Avalanche, 3 because of Dark Dealings. So you take 3, whatever your defense is, what, 2?
2, so it drops down to 1. Take 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay. So now I'm down to 4. Ouch.
And this surge card.
That surges.
Take 2 damage. Oh, Klaw heals 2. Well, he can't heal anymore. Okay.
Now I'm down to 2.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, here's my 1 encounter card. That's an armored card. Okay.
Oh, well.
Alright. F12. My turn. Okay, let's see what... Yeah. So
Everybody's laying down.
Your cutthroat ambition is going to remove 3 threat. Okay, so...
I got Professor X in my hand, too, so I could throw Professor X out, and he can take off 3 threat, too. I mean,
okay, good.
If that's an option.
Alright. Let's see here. Nebula does not help me any. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Acrobatic move. So what I will do is... I will play Acrobatic Move to do 2 damage to your weapons runner, killing it, allowing me to remove 1 threat from a scheme. So take 1 off the Klaw from Finesse. Okay. Then I will use a sense of justice and this Nebula that I'll never be able to use to play a forward momentum to remove 3 threat from scheme 5. Instead, if I played an attack event, which I did, I played acrobatic move. So I can remove
Good deal.
5 attack from the immortal Klaw, reducing his hit points by 10 again. Okay. And forward momentum is the triggers my precision? Yes, so I can do 1 damage to that tough. I've now used both of Gamora's abilities. Okay.
Wisely.
And I'm left with a power of justice and a passion for justice in my hand. Oops. If I did the passion...
All about the justice.
That event removes 1 addition. Oh, you know, there was a way to pull 1 off of underground distribution if I did it differently. Oh, well. That first threat I removed, yeah. Oh, well. Okay.
I'll remove it anyway.
Yeah. I have to decide. Go ahead and start your turn. I'm deciding what I'm going to do with these 2 cards in my hand.
Go ahead. Yeah. So my technique goes off. So I remove 3 threat from the main scheme. And I only have 1 technique out, so it's discarded. Nebula is going to exhaust her ship, and we're going to do the power in all of us to put out Professor X. When I do that, he will put a confuse or a stun
on the stun.
Or I can ready. I could ready myself. Can I? No, I'm not an X-Men.
You're not an X-Men. The stun. You stun what? A minion, right? I mean, it would be 1 less damage I have to deal with next turn, and we have to double up to try to get rid of the confuse. Okay. You know, it's a lot.
I mean,
I wouldn't mind the stun just to prevent that guard from hitting me.
Okay. And we can just ignore the guard.
Yeah, we can ignore the guard for a bit. Okay.
And so Professor X is going to remove 3 threat from.
Now wait, are you going to flip over to Alter Ego? You have to. So actually, why don't you confuse Klaw, and then you could use Professor X to defend for me, because you have to discard him at the end of the round.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Because at least we're building towards the confused, and X can. You could even just defend the armored guard or whatever. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Or Klaw or whatnot. So as long as you don't get overwhelmed with his attack. So.
I am getting dangerously close to.
Yeah. X could just.
I will.
Professor X could just block the armored guard for me, and.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as if he stunned him, but we also happen to get a confused card out there. So,
okay.
Cool.
I'm going to flip down, and I'm going to spend a resource to put out so I can remove 3 threat or give Nebula a tough card. As crazy as it sounds, I think I'm going to spend a technique to play a technique. Hang on to that genius in the event that maybe I something cool into my hand.
The tough
on hero form.
Tough's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Because we're not doing too bad with threat. We got a justice player in the game.
Yep, we're doing okay.
We'll spend cutthroat ambition, and we get to draw 2 cards. So we're gonna draw. Oh yeah, and more resources and Hulk. We have a Hulk.
Nice.
And I don't know if I want to go crazy with Hulk just yet.
Take a damage to yourself while you're only at 1. Yeah, he can sit around. He can sit around for a turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we won't poke Hulk just yet. Even though, we'll just hang on to him, and we'll hang on to the genius card. And will that prevent me from? You know, here's the other thing: is I could prevent myself from decking myself if I just hang on to Hulk and the power of aggression. And that would be 1 less card that we got to deal with.
When you're down to 2 health. Yeah, that's okay too.
When I'm in my weakened state. So we can always hang on to Hulk. We've got the resources to pay for him. We don't really need him. Do we? Because I have 2 other allies that can block on the table for you. If things go south.
Is over there.
Yeah. I should probably organize my board state better to see that, but Yeah, we've got Martin X and Professor X for blocking for you. And I'll hang on to that. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
instead of decking myself, I'll just hang on to those cards. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Does that
Yeah.
sound like a good idea?
Yeah. To not
Yeah.
get decked. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna try to avoid getting decked because we do have a Hulk.
Yep.
We can
Sounds
always
good to me.
bring him out later.
Okay. All right. I have 20 cards in my deck still. You're moving through yours.
I don't know how that happened.
I know 20 and
I
20.
guess all these techniques, drawing extra cards.
Yeah. My deck is at. I do have 43 cards in my deck, so I don't know if it's a little
Oh,
bigger than yours or not.
yeah.
So.
I did the 40.
Um, I think I am going to. Oh, I feel like I'm going to pitch both these cards because I want to draw into some other setup card maybe.
Yeah.
So.
Get some noun cards to do
Yeah.
some damage.
All right, I'm going to hit F12. Okay, I drew into some stuff. Okay, cool.
Didn't draw into any techniques.
Oh no.
But I did get Nick Fury, so Nick Fury could possibly get me some techniques.
Hey,
I
and
got
Gamora.
resources to pay for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that wild resource there in Gamora.
Oh, I got a cross counter. Okay. All right. 3 threat in the main scheme. Klaw is going to attack me, and you know what? I have cross counter, so I'm going to use the cross counter.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I'm just going to not defend. Because Professor X can block the armored guard, and then Martin X is okay. Cross counter gets to trigger all its fun stuff. So.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2. 3, 4. Oh, and an additional boost. 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total coming at me. It's fine. I use Sense of Justice to play cross counter to prevent 3 of it. So I take 3 damage. I probably should have blocked anyways. Deal damage to an enemy, which is the armored guard. Remove a threat from a scheme. And then that was cross counter. Then cross counter triggers both of Gamora's abilities, so I do another point of damage and remove another threat. Okay. Okay. After your thwart,
Excellent.
removes all threat. I did not thwart and remove all threat. Okay. Done. All right, and then the armored guard will attack.
Blocking with Professor X.
Do
you think that's
he
a good
survives?
idea?
Yeah, because Professor X goes away, right?
Yeah. Just making sure he doesn't whip out another treachery to try to attack you again.
Yeah, that's what Martin X is for.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, thanks. So Professor X is at 2 damage. He survives. It's amazing. He's not
Oh, he
dead.
does.
He's not dead.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah, he's still out there. In case you have some card that targets something, right? You got a guy then.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he does go away at the end of the.
Sure, but
Hey,
not
hey.
yet. I just like the idea that this huge armored guy couldn't knock over this old man in a wheelchair.
Hey, it's Professor X.
Yeah, it's pretty classic for the villains. All right, you're getting schemed on, right? 2,
I am.
3, 4. Okay, so it's up to 5.
Pyro.
Yeah, good.
So we
Get rid
see
of it.
another of the Brotherhood.
Yeah. All right, let's do some cards here. I have Shadow of the Past. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, reveal yourself as a nemesis minion. All right, here's my Shadow of the Past cards. Let's just bring them all out on the table to start with.
Oof.
All right. It actually can't come out, right? Because
Right.
you were in play. So it can't come out, which means Shadow of the Past is going to end up surging that very last line. If your Nemesis minion does not enter play this way, this card gains surge. Okay, but Sibling Rivalry comes out. Players other than Gamora cannot remove threat from Sibling Rivalry. After the villain phase begins, deal 1 face down encounter card to Gamora. Okay. And then I'm shuffling in Waylays and In a Bind. Which, boy, it's been so long I don't even know what they do, so this will be a nice surprise. Right click, shuffle, right click, shuffle. Okay.
You guys had like a month of Gamoras though, right? So
Yeah, yeah. Well,
they should
it was
all start
mostly
to come back.
it was a lot of nebulas actually. It was like villain nebula, ally nebula, minion nebula, hero nebula. Yeah, it was mostly nebulas, not as much Gamora. All right, here we go. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Brotherhood side scheme and reveal it. If it did not enter play this way, okay, so we have to go get that side scheme. Did it go into the discard pile yet? Do you know? Nope, it's not in there. Okay. There it is. Close and shuffle. Alright, so this can go away. The Brotherhood. So it has 7 threat on it, and each Brotherhood minion gains Quick Strike. Ooh.
Oh no!
Yeah, we got some bad cards up here. And it's a hazard. And the sibling rivalry is basically a hazard for me. Yikes. Okay.
This is.
There's a lot of threat out there.
Okay. I think we were getting a little cocky earlier.
Yeah. Alright, here's your card.
Ooh.
Oh, he gains
solid body.
Has retaliate.
No, I'll take that.
Yeah, because we can focus on the threat and not deal with that until later.
Okay. Yeah.
We
will deal with it, but
yeah. All right, now Professor X goes away. I should have blocked. Could have had more. Well, all right. It is what it is. Okay.
Yeah. I think for sure I need to heal, so we'll just get that out of the way early on. I've got Nick Fury. Go ahead. What was that?
Yeah. I probably have to flip this turn.
Okay. And I will try to go up to hero form. Let me see what you got in your hand. Look at your hand. Keen Instinct's good. Yeah. Tide. Skilled Investigator. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good time for it.
Nice blow.
Schemes, but yeah, I don't really have much going on here.
Okay, so I'll use my Nebula ship and my double genius resource, and how about my helicarrier to put out Mr. Nick Fury.
Nice.
That draws me 3 cards, so I will deck myself. The downside.
You know what's going to happen no matter what.
2 and 3. I did get at least an upgrade. I got Wolverine.
Nice.
Wolverine. Yeah, so we'll spin that Gamora. Put out that Cutthroat Ambition.
Draw cards, right?
Yep. Drawing 2 of those. I got the Power in All of Us and an Ironheart.
Oh, nice.
And then I would have enough resources to put out Wolverine. That will...
Actually, you have enough resources, plus maybe that combat ready, too, because Ironheart would draw you a card, right?
Ironheart would draw me a card.
Yep.
And combat ready. Shuffle 2 techniques. Discard cards on top of your deck until you discard a technique upgrade. Put that into play. Resolve its special ability.
So this is
just...
yeah.
It might be good, too.
Yep.
And that is... So let's try this first. Let's do the Power in All of Us to do Ironheart. Draw the card. Power in All of Us. Now we do the combat ready. Discard cards on top of your deck. Looking for the technique. Put it into play and resolve its special.
That's cool.
So, let's see. Is there an easier way to do that? Let's just flip them over to here. I'm just going from my discard pile straight to my discard pile. I hope people can see that.
Folks can see it. Yep.
Okay, good. So there it is. It is the wide stance. Look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Discard 1 and put the others back in any order.
Okay. Cool.
We get to do that. So this might be an opportunity to get rid of one of these Brotherhood guys. They show up.
Yeah. All right. So Here's our top 3.
Still Destiny. Still Annihilation.
So if I am flipped, you're gonna get a. If you flip to hero, you're gonna get attacked. Oh, but you have Nick Fury. So
Fury, Ironheart, Martin X.
the first 2 would be. You don't want total annihilation because as a boost card, because then it gains overkill, and it would just rail through Fury. So maybe you pitch total annihilation, and leave the other 2 as your boost, and then you can just put Nick Fury in front of it because it's just numbers.
That's right.
Yeah, that sounds good, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We don't need to be totally annihilated yet.
Not yet. It'll happen.
The problem is I've got like max allies out. No way to put out an extra one unless I.
Oh right, you have to kill somebody off. Oh, interesting.
But
I mean, you could use, you could use Ironheart first or something, or use Nick Fury, and yeah, you'd lose a point off Ironheart, like say you killed her off or something. But
I can still block with Ironheart.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because Nick's gonna go away anyways, right?
Nick's gonna go down anyhow. So we need to focus on removing threat, right?
Yeah.
Off of those side schemes.
Now the one only I can do the sibling rivalry one.
Was that right?
Yep.
So the Brotherhood, I can remove. If I were to put Wolverine out, which I can, he could remove a threat, which I would get 5 threat at least off of if I use Nick Fury, Martin X, and Ironheart, and then I replace one of those with Wolverine. It takes 5 threat off of the Brotherhood.
Okay. Yeah, and then I mean, I have just a straight up exhaust for 2.
Yeah.
Although I do.
So.
Oh yeah, because who cares about the guard?
I think we need to get rid of that Brotherhood.
Yep. The quick strike and the hazard, both bad. Yeah. I'm okay.
So
with
we'll
that.
exhaust all 3 of these guys, putting takes care of 4 threat, and then we replace. Let's replace Nick Fury. He's going away anyway with Wolverine, and I'll just spend all 4 of these resources to put Wolverine out.
Okay.
And Wolverine will be able to heal the next turn.
Yeah. So
he's only doing 1 damage to himself.
Yeah, he throws for
removing threat.
Okay.
It's kind of funny to use Wolverine for a thwart, but
yeah, it is. But hey,
it is what it is.
Oh.
And I do have some techniques out now, so let's just kind of review the techniques that I have on the table. When that is, give Nebula a tough status card. I like that. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, and I can stack the encounter deck again later on.
And you take 1 less damage from attacks. Her attacks are piercing and overkill. You'll have boosted stats, stalwart, as well. So.
Yeah, I gotta remember that. That's something I overlook a lot.
Yeah.
On her techniques.
Yep, that first line. Yeah, me too. I always miss that stalwart on unyielding persistence. So.
That's easy to do.
All right, my turn. My turn. All right, let's play this skilled investigator, and let's thwart for 2 off the Brotherhood. To clear it, use my skilled investigator to draw a card. Ooh, keen instincts. Ooh. All right. I'm going to just spend these 2 to play these 2. Sorry.
Hey. No, those need to come out.
Yep. Now I have.
We needed those earlier.
Yeah. Now I have my
got them now.
resource generation. All 3 of them going here.
Good.
Yep.
It is what it is.
All right, and then I have to flip because I only have 3 health. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yes, you need to. You know what? I should have
use
flipped
her
up.
ability too. Look at the top card of your deck. If that. Oh yeah, you were gonna flip over, weren't you?
I was. Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead. That was just. I can use her ability to look at the top card of my deck, and if it's an attack or thwart, draw it. And it is momentum shift, so I'll draw that. Hero action, I can't use it, but it is heal 2, so I think I'll hold on to that one.
Okay.
Heal 2, deal 2. Okay. Cool. All right, ready?
Here it goes.
shifts. Okay.
I got Sunfire.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Good timing for that.
Yep. Much better way to do that. Okay. So first things first. 3 threat. Eesh. Okay. It might go over this turn.
And worse things could happen.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a second scheme, right? So, he is going to attack you for 1, and we didn't attack him at all. Nope, for 1 and 2 boosts.
And so I block with Ironheart.
Yeah, I think that's...
This will probably be the biggest smack I take, I hope.
Yeah. Well, we know what they are, right? Because we said it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just straight up damage.
Just gone. Ironheart's
5 damage.
Annihilated.
Yep. Alright, and then I get schemed on for 2 and a boost. If this activation deals damage, exhaust your hero. Aha! It doesn't.
Good timing.
And we didn't threat over because the armor guard only schemes for 0. Woo! Okay, cool. We live to get another encounter card. Alright, so then you get a card and I get a card. And then sibling rivalry. After the villain phase begins. Oh, after the villain phase begins. Oh.
That could have changed things, right?
Yeah, actually. Hang on. It does change things.
Yeah.
It does change things because the very first card would have been
Blob. Or was it Unfulfilled Destiny?
Oh, no, yeah. I think you're right. I think it's Unfulfilled Destiny. Okay, so I get Unfulfilled Destiny. Okay, so wait. Let's put these cards back on top. This one. This one. This one. No. This one.
That was
this one. So then your boost cards. Yeah, this is how
Ironheart. Yeah, Ironheart would have blocked this.
Right, and Ironheart takes these 2, so you don't take damage from the sonic boom, so that's fine.
Gotcha.
Yep. We got to put the threat back. Okay. Then this is the scheme card. There's 2 sonic booms. Okay.
There is.
And then you get this card, and I get this card. Okay.
Boy,
I think that's as good as we
it's
can.
hard to remember.
Yeah, because it's the beginning of the... I was thinking of it as just going to be a hazard, right?
Yeah.
But it's
right.
not.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we fixed it as good as we can fix it. So.
I think so too. Now, did we put enough threat onto?
Nope, we didn't.
Underground distribution. So.
Nope. So then the threat still was only 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, we're good. All right, your card. Go for it.
All right, let's pick this one. It's an armored guard.
Okay.
And then we'll flip this one, and it's a weapons runner who surges.
Okay.
Into. Oh no. Stun and confuse Gamora.
Yikes.
Sorry, sis.
Oh my
Sorry,
goodness.
sis.
Add stun, add confuse. Yikes.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We're fine.
Okay. Sure it is. All right, my cards are...
Is there no way to give you stalwart or anything? Unfulfilled destiny? Obligation?
Yeah. So if I exhaust, I can't heal. If I exhaust, I can't remove stunned and confused. If I exhaust, I can't... Oh.
Gamora's having a tough time.
Choose and discard 2 events from my hand. So I could clear 2 events, which could be like clobber and clear the area. Man. Well, okay, so if I exhaust, that means I gotta sit in alter ego another round.
And heal up. And,
but
I'll be tough, because I get a tough card. So I can stay up.
But we'll thread out, and I won't be able to flip back. I'm gonna do number 2 and remove 2 events from my hand, I think.
I do have Professor X in my hand. and so he will be confused if I
Okay.
play Professor X. So keep that in mind. I can confuse him, so you can stay down, and I can also remove 3 threat from underground distribution because I have that technique. So, and then Nebula can, yeah, I think will be okay if you
If
want to stay down and just heal. And
well, so the question is, do I
discard.
exhaust and remove the unfulfilled destiny, or do I pitch 2 cards from my hand? I think I have to.
Just depends on if you're going to be able to do anything this next turn anyway. If you're not going to be able to do anything, then but it would be nice to get Avengers Mansion out or the conditioning room. That's helpful.
Yeah, returns
Keep,
cards and heals.
yeah, yep. So, uh,
I
yeah,
want to be able to heal up, I think. So I'm
yeah.
going to take the second bullet point, which I almost never do.
Okay.
So
At least it's an option.
I'm gonna get rid of the dis. I'm gonna Clobber is one of them. Oh, if I get rid of 2, I can't play the mansion, can I? But I could get the conditioning room. Boy.
The conditioning room's pretty good because it'll allow you to go find your bottommost attack or thwart event. Just depends on what that is.
I have all these
So,
resources this turn too, and I can't use any of it.
mhm.
Uh, okay.
But your next turn is going to be great.
Yeah. All right. I'll put this momentum shift. All right, and then that's just discarded. All right. Here's my second card.
Yeah.
Claw heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, this card gains surge, so it surges. Is he still
Yeah.
at? Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Defense Network.
crisis. Oh, okay. All right.
I can clear that. I can do it.
All right. F12. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use Gamora's ability to look at the topmost card of my deck. It is a thwart, so it goes into my hand. Okay. So I'll. Boy.
Cool.
If I wasn't stunned and confused and have to heal, I have quite a bit going on here. All right, I gotta heal 3. Um, I'll pitch this momentum shift to play the conditioning room. Okay, I'll use it to return the bottommost attacker's thwart from my discard pile of the hand, and then heal 1 more. So the bottommost. Look at bottom. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna look at all of them.
Well, whenever you look at all of them, the bottom one, the last one in the bottom row will be
Like the
the bottommost one. Yeah,
scroll
the
all the way
top
down.
one, the
Yeah,
top left corner. Yeah,
yeah. All right, so it's Clobber. Okay.
yeah.
I'm
Unfortunately,
1 shot. Oh, but you have a helicarrier? No. Oh, I thought you had a helicarrier. I guess not.
can you use my Nebula ship? Oh,
No.
exhaust Nebula ship. That's only for me.
Yeah, in
I
my
wonder
case,
if it
no.
would. I wonder if it would have been better just to put the Avengers Mansion out because oh, you got that keen instinct, but that's not doing anything good either.
No.
I wonder if Avengers Mansion would have been better than the.
Well, as an event, are you able to remove defense network from the game as an event? Like if I call for an action, probably not, huh?
Let me look
No,
and
it
see what I
doesn't.
got in my hand. I'm looking
Ally,
over at your
ally,
hand.
ally, ally. No, you can't.
Oh,
No. Oh well, because then I could use Skill the Investigator to draw, and then play the mansion. But yeah, so I could flip. I could flip. I have 7 health, right? So yeah, let's flip. And now I have resources to at least try to clear my stuns and confused. Right?
that is a great idea.
Right. So
That is a really good idea.
let's.
Yep, you can actually do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Even the odds needs a. Okay, so sense of justice for a clear the area, which clears my confused. Okay.
That's right.
And then these two to even the odds. So I used wilds to pay for the energy resource. Remove 2 threat from each side scheme. Deal 1 damage to villain for each side scheme to defeat it this way. So I can remove 2 here and 2 here. And that's a thwart, so I can do 1 damage to this armored guard. Boom. Because finesse and precision are not thwarts. It attacks themselves. Okay. And then I will wait, and if you clear defense network, I will be able to draw skilled investigator and play clobber. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, we do have solid sound body. Okay, yep, your turn. Go ahead. That was about as good as I could get. So.
I mean, that you pulled off a lot more than I was expecting you to be able to do on that one. So good job.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Let's see what you can do. You're gonna lay into this guy.
I really need to. So we start off by removing 3 threat from a scheme.
It's a crisis, so it has to be defense network.
Okay.
Because you can't do. Okay. But that does trigger my skilled investigator, and I will draw a card.
Cool.
Oh, so I could do 2 more threat. Yeah. All right, keep going. You got to do all your techniques before I can jump in here in the middle of your action. Okay.
So let me get myself a tough card, and then we get to stack the deck again.
Okay.
Look at the top 3 cards in counter deck. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Till Annihilation, we've been just getting rid of that one pretty much. Claw's Vengeance. So this is going to be an attack on you, is what we're looking at.
Yep.
In theory, right? So attach this card to a minion, give it a tough status card. There won't be
+5 hit points.
Yeah. I got minions I need to get rid of.
I mean, Wolverine can kill the armored guard, and Nebulas can just attack for 2 into the weapons run. There might not be any minions out, so just pitch the total annihilation, leave the other 2 as is.
Total Annihilation is a bad card.
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
We'll deal with them.
Okay.
I definitely don't want overkill.
All right, we'll put these 2.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of my turn, don't I get to clear Wolverine's damage?
Yep.
That's when my turn begins. So we're still in the beginning of my turn, basically.
Yep.
Let's do that.
Yeah, you were doing the first response. Now you're doing the response. Nice. Okay.
Discard all those techniques. So she lost her +1.
That's
thwart. We do have. I do believe we want to put Sunfire out. So
yeah,
if I spend 2 resources, the Genius resources, and then it says after you play Sunfire from your hand, spend a energy resource.
Yep.
And that'll be the Nebula ship.
Okay.
To knock off that solid sound body.
Yep.
I like it. We got 2 damage we can do onto Weapons Runner.
From Sunfire, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 damage from Sunfire. And we'll do 1 damage from Martin X onto the Armored Guard.
No. Wolverine has piercing.
It does have piercing. Okay, that's right. So I always forget piercing.
He does take 2 damage, but that's okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of threat.
There is. And so already put the consequential damage on Martin X, didn't I? Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll remove 1 threat from the underground distribution, and we'll remove 2 more threat from Nebula.
Okay. Then
don't have enough resources.
I have an event on your turn. Okay. I'm going to, and it's so late in the game, I'm going to spend this Avengers Mansion for clear the area to remove 2 threat from the sibling rivalry. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And that does remove the last threat, so I get to draw a card. Oh, okay. So then I'm still taking actions on your turn. I'll use energy to play Clobber to clear my stun.
Good.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Yep. I got nothing else left either. That was pretty solid. So.
You know what? I still got Weapons Master. I could put that out. So why don't I spend Bug? Put out the Weapons Master.
Yeah, because now you have Retaliate.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. We're poised to do damage to Klaw. Uh-oh. My deck ran out of cards.
Hmm. Well, at least you.
Oh, we reset the things though. Oh boy. Okay. I didn't catch that I was gonna run out of cards. Okay.
How's he looking? He's got 8 cards left in his deck
Yeah,
too.
we gotta do some damage this turn. All right, here we go. Right, 1, 2, 3. I'm player 1. He's going to attack me. I do not have anything to block with other than myself, which is totally fine. I will defend.
I mean, I can throw some guys out if need be, or hang on to them. For me, Sunfire would be gone, or Martin X would be gone.
Yeah, mate. I wouldn't.
And
You're
I'm
tough, so I'll take a. And I can always block for you if something comes up. I'll take a Martin X if you want, or something.
We'll do it.
Yeah, Martin X probably.
Martin
His
X
stats
will be
are,
better.
Yeah, his stats are less. All right, here you go, Martin X. Attach this card to a minion. There isn't one. So, 1, 2, 3 damage to Martin X.
He gone.
Okay. And then he's going to attack you.
Yeah.
But you have tough.
Like
right?
I said, I got the tough card. Yep.
Okay.
And I got Retaliate.
Oh, look at another Homo Superior. That card is so good. And Dark Dealing says give the villain 1 additional boost card. So here comes an extra one. So 2, 3, 4, 5 on your tough with the Retaliate. Hey, we've done damage to him now. That 1 card won't surge.
Cool.
Okay. I get an encounter card, and you get an encounter card.
Like handing those out.
Here we go. Claw's Vengeance. Claw attacks you. If this attack deals damage, put 1 threat on the main scheme.
This might be Sunfire.
Oh, he just decked, too.
Ooh.
Claw just
It's
decked.
another acceleration hike.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't stop Sunfire.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh,
overkill. Oh man.
No.
Okay, 1, 2, 3 damage with the overkill, so you take 2 damage.
Oh no.
Sorry about that.
Think about that.
Yeah, me either. Well, there goes.
Next time I put my
Yeah.
Sunfire up there.
All right. Okay, Sonic Converter. Okay, here you go.
Mine is Toad. After Toad attacks and damages a character you control, discard 1 random card from your hand.
Okay. All right.
Boy, I got me a lousy hand this turn.
There you go. It's your turn. Hey, you got 4 damage.
Heal-
Something though.
Yep, 4 damage. And I can put that probably into Klaw. Right?
Yeah, because Wolverine can maybe finish Toad off and then
Yeah,
rest up a bit.
that'll be better.
Yeah.
And I get to heal 1 off of Wolverine. But then he's going to attack for... That's it, right? That's everything, 4 damage. Yeah, that's only 1 technique. Yeah, Wolverine is going to attack Toad.
Yeah, you don't want to
Knock
lose
him out.
cards. Yeah.
We will spend... You know, before I... Probably need to heal. I was going to flip down anyway. I got Professor X, so at least I can confuse him all the way.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Yeah. And then I got that
Combat.
combat ready,
Yeah.
so I can find techniques. Get a technique. The other one is Lethal Intent, which is hero action. Choose up to X. So, yeah, that's a dead card.
Yep.
Dead card. So, I'm just going to go ahead and flip down.
Okay.
Unless you want me to remove threat. Before I do that. Are you looking on threat removal?
Let's see. I have Wiccan and Eros. I can't play both. Oh, what do I have? The sword.
He's gonna add 3 to underground distribution at the beginning of his turn, right? So
he's gonna add 4. 2 of us and 2 of his.
Yep.
So I can throw it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And if I heal, if I go down and heal,
I mean, I can throw it for 4. That's all I've got. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can heal next turn. I'll just remove 2 threat. I don't want that thing going over if it doesn't have to.
Okay.
And now I'll flip over to my alter ego. Before I do anything else, I think I'll play that combat ready. Card cards till I find a technique. So, endurance, wide stance comes out into play, and whenever it comes out into play, put that and resolve its special ability so we can stack the encounter deck.
Okay.
I get to draw 2 cards.
Oh, Helicarrier. That's always good. All right. So, is anyone going to deck this turn? I'm not. You're not. So the first card, your player 1. So the first card will be maybe the armored guard, because that will be that would be the scheme. And then he will attack. Oh no,
he's not going to scheme. Yeah, so this is your attack that you're looking at.
So then if we do it like,
get rid of the weapons runner, and that'll be your attack.
Actually,
so you're attacking.
Well, he has that sonic converter, so I don't want to take any damage.
Ooh, forgot about that.
But I can throw like arrows in front of it. So if we just do damage, we can pitch the weapons runner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you can stack that however you like.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll put out the helicarrier. It'll exhaust Nebula's ship, and we'll spend 2 energy to put out the helicarrier.
Yeah.
I can afford to let you have the helicarrier.
Oh, that'd be great.
So then I'll just spend strength and power of aggression. Put out Professor X. Professor X will confuse Klaw.
Got him.
And then he's going to exhaust, remove 3 more threat.
Oh. Okay, good. Good. Oh, he could jump in front. He could defend for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think the overkills are in the discard pile now. So. Oh well. Oh, maybe not. I forgot we shuffled recently.
Makes me kind of wonder if I should have healed.
One of the overkills is in the discard pile.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
right, my go, right?
Yep.
All right, Power of Justice for an Eros. Okay. All right. Eros can thwart for 2. Helicarrier, I could get my sword out finally, which would give me some extra punch. Or I could remove the sonic converter too. Or I could play Wiccan, which I would have to discard the top card of the encounter deck, which would screw up our plans. I kind of like the idea of just clearing the sonic converter. Right?
I do too.
Yeah.
Because that gives them +1 and.
Yeah, let's just get rid of that.
And stunning ability.
All right, and then Gamora can punch him for 2. Because we gotta just keep punching him. All right, I'm done.
All right. Ooh, I
Okay.
see decisive blows. I see 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, I do have an even the odds, but there's no side scheme. So we need a little side scheme to come out. A small one.
Okay.
Just a small side scheme, and we're good to go.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or if I
That's like
can,
14 damage right there.
yeah, if we could draw a side scheme in our, yeah, okay. All right, but first things first. Oh, what do you got? Oh, you got some techniques. Okay.
I got lots of techniques, and
All
I got that lethal intent, so I could do some damage.
Yes. All right. I was checking to see if there was anyone in the chat. Just a bot trying to sell us stuff. Okay.
Hey, trying to make a living.
Yeah.
And bots,
Ultron.
they got to do something too.
All right. 2 threat from us, and 2 threat from the 2 accelerations that are out. Okay. He schemes against you for 0 because he's confused, and he will attack me.
And we know what those are, right?
We do. They're just stats.
So that's something I could block with.
Yep.
If they're just stats, I'm not going to get any overkill.
That's right.
Right? Okay. Professor X does his thing.
Just 4 damage to Professor X.
All right, see you, Professor.
Okay. 1 for you.
You've done well.
1 for me. Yes, thank you. Okay. All right. There's your card.
Flipping, and it is Avalanche. After Avalanche attacks you, exhaust a character you control.
That's not a side scheme. Okay.
Yeah, and he's not a guard, so.
Shadow the Past again. Okay, so reveal my set-aside nemesis and put it into play. Engage with me. I can't because you are out. Reveal your set-aside nemesis side scheme. Put it into play. It's not set aside. I can't shuffle the rest of them. It just surges. Yes.
Hey.
It's better me than you.
Oh, kidding.
Oh, sound manipulation. Take 2. Klaw heals 2.
That could have been so much worse.
I wanted a side scheme.
We'll take it.
Okay. All right, F12.
All right.
Okay. Well, I can do... I can't use even the odds. I didn't realize that was just side schemes. Alright, I gotta do... I mean, I just have damage. I can do damage. Damage, and then thwart a little bit. I just can't do any... I just can't boost it. So, let's use my genius... No, let's just use these 2 keen instincts.
Are you able to do a lot of damage, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a bunch. All right, 4.
Okay. I will too.
Should I put 4 on Avalanche? Can you finish him off if I do that?
Since he's not a guard, if we can muster 31 damage, this game's over.
I can do 13. I can't do that much damage.
I can do 13. I can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nope.
8, 9, 10, 11.
24. It's close.
So, Avalanche will have to go.
Okay, so I'll put 4 damage on him. How's that sound? Does that give you like a Vivian for 1 or something, or?
Actually, I've got the energy spear, so if I attach that, it has to go onto a guardian, doesn't it?
Eros is a guardian, but that would have to be like next turn. Then he attacks.
So Wolverine will not be able to. Oh, but I could put that onto. Does it have to be an ally? Yep.
Yeah, it's really for Bug.
Bug. That's why I have it in here. And Vivian is a champion.
Yeah, she's got a 1 attack. Or I could do...
So,
actually, Wolverine's going to heal 1. He won't be really ready to fight this round either, will he?
He won't, no. Unless it's like a final blow.
Right.
I don't think it's going to happen.
So I can either put 2 damage on Avalanche or 4 damage on Avalanche.
Vivian, what does she say? She says
blanks stuff.
she can. Non-permanent side scheme.
Ooh,
Attachment.
he's not
Oh.
elite. You could blank Avalanche.
So blank him. He'll still do 3 damage.
Oh, right. Well, if she comes
So,
out, she could punch him for 1 and finish him off. Or arrows
right.
could do that as well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So whichever.
I'm gonna keep moving here so we don't get paralyzed. All right, I did play
Yep.
an attack. I remove 1 threat. Okay. All right.
If you absolutely need a helicarrier, there is one available.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. Um. Oh yeah, I can't use. Oh yeah, that doesn't work there. All right. I kind of want to do.
Do you need to hang on to arrows for like a blocker?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend those 2 to momentum shift to heal 2 and
Okay.
deal 2. Um. I can thwart for 2 just to push us back down. We're not gonna flip, right? I have 7 health. Yeah, I'll hold arrows as a blocker if you plan to bring Vivian out, or if you can kill Avalanche off.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay, I'm done.
probably a good idea.
Okay.
And I did get lethal intent, which is hero action. So if I'm gonna hang out in hero form, I just as soon heal up Nebula.
Did I screw that up? What did I use to pay? I think I goofed that up. I put the genius on the table to pay for that decisive blow, but then I actually used my keen instincts. So these would both be ready if that's what I did, and then I could use them both for the momentum shift,
Heal.
leaving decisive blow and even the odds in my hand. I thought my turn was a little different. So the helicarrier would allow me to play that decisive blow for 4 more damage if you don't need it. But take your turn and then come back around. Yeah,
Okay,
I
'cause
put
that's
that
something we can
genius
do.
out on the table. I was like, I'm going to use that. And they said, no, I'll use the keen instincts. And then I did put it back in my hand. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, I will use the Nebula ship to put out the weapons master.
Oh, you have lethal intent in your hand, too. Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Weapons master. And that allows me to draw 2 cards. So we got another lethal intent, and we got Psylocke. Oh, when Psylocke attacks an enemy, remove silent counter from her, confuse that enemy, and deal 1 damage to it.
That's always nice.
Huh. She's expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know if this late in the game if she's going to do us as much good as having a ton of techniques.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Yeah. So, she is a body. So I will go ahead and heal for 3.
Mm-hmm.
A hero form. How about I spend... let's put Vivian out. Wow. That extra lethal intent could do 8 damage.
Hmm.
Klaw. I have 2 lethal intents. Evasive maneuvering. Stun or
Don't
confuse
forget,
an
Wolverine
enemy.
heals 1.
I think.
Start your turn. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So he's probably just going to remove threat, right? I'd say.
Yeah, or you let him
Yeah.
heal up once more or something, yeah.
How about we just remove 1 threat from the underground distribution with him. And then move 3 threat from a scheme. I'm just looking through my techniques to see. Choose to stun or confuse an enemy. Vivian. Lethal intent. Well, we talked about putting Vivian out. But I think I'll spend Psylocke and that energy spear to put out Vivian. She exhausts to do a damage to Avalanche to get rid of him.
Yep.
I put techniques out, or I spend to do technique twice. I think I'd do it twice.
Well,
let's do it.
Yeah, what if you helicarrier for an extra technique? Then you can do 2. Yeah, no, I'm just... Yeah, what would you do?
And
Just 4 damage and 4 damage or something? Like 8 more?
yeah, stun, and then that gives me ability to ignore patrol. Nebula gains piercing and overkill. Can remove the rest of the threat if need be.
Yeah.
I think we'll use the helicarrier for what you were going to use it for.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that.
All right. That's 2. I'll do another 4 damage to him.
Okay.
I wish I had gotten a thwart, but you know what I mean. Okay. Just
Right.
and
I'll just
keep plowing
I'll
away.
burn both of these. I'll burn both of these lethal intents. I'm going to deck myself.
Yeah, you're gonna take yourself either way unless.
Well, unless I hang on to this stuff.
That's
It's not going to do me any good.
Yeah.
Take the deck.
Yeah, take the deck. Yeah. One
Yeah, because that's 8 damage. I just don't want to pass up on 8 damage.
Yeah.
So there we go. And lethal intent to.
Are you triggering Weapons Master twice, or is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm doing.
Damage.
Triggering it twice. I'm sorry, I should have said that. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Deal 4 damage to an enemy using lethal intent.
Yeah, it's down to 17. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Had I known I was going to draw another lethal intent, we probably could have.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Well, we're doing pretty good here, though. That's okay.
Who knew?
You got your retaliate. You got your less damage. We got an Eros and a Wolverine and a Vivian. All right. Let's see how we do this round. Okay. We're getting closer. Oh, there's my acrobatic. No, that's still an attack. I didn't draw any justice. Okay. All right. There's 2 of us. 2 acceleration tokens. I am player 1. He's going to attack me for 2. I do have a cross counter in my hand.
Ooh.
I'm going to defend, though, this time.
Yeah, I think so.
And take this.
Yeah.
Attach this card to a minion. Hey, it's gone. 1 additional boost card. Okay. Oof. 3, 4, 5, 6. -2. So I'm taking 4 right now. I use the Sense of Justice to play cross counter.
You only take 3, or you only take 1.
I only take 1 damage. All right. I will prevent. Okay, and then I deal 1 damage to an enemy. I remove 1 threat from a scheme, and then I get to do that again off of her abilities. Okay.
Correct. Good.
Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. He's gonna attack you.
I think I will also defend.
Yeah, you have that wide stance, and you have the. So you're preventing 1 damage, and you're preventing, and you're retaliating for 1.
And we're retaliating. Yeah. So I will defend that. Ugh.
Overkill. So it's a good call.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 total coming at you, minus your 3. So you also take 1, and you also deal 1. Ah, that's pretty good.
I'll take it.
We did some damage back to him.
Just by flopping on the ground.
All right, here we go. Armored Guard.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. And you got.
All right.
I do have a piercing strike in my hand, so.
Oh, sibling rivalry.
There's that side scheme I wanted 3 turns ago.
Okay. Yeah. That is exactly it, and that's all it is. All right. So. Other players cannot remove threat. So. Oh. Okay.
Yep. F12. Your turn.
How are you looking on damage over there? You gonna be able to do 14?
Well, I have an armored guard, so I do have a piercing strike to punch through the armored guard.
I got Wolverine who can also do that.
And then,
Okay, so beginning of my turn, I remove a damage from Wolverine, and we do 4 damage because of the Weapons Master.
Okay.
That drops him down to 10.
Yep.
And
then wide stance. Yep.
Wide stance. Look at the top 3 cards. Overwhelming force. Ugh.
Yeah. Dude.
I'm
Well,
not too concerned about these. We're just gonna knock this guy out, aren't we?
yeah, let's just pitch overwhelming
We're
force and put the other two back
gonna
on top.
take him down.
Okay.
So
All right.
Wolverine can knock out the armored guard.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have a
Yeah.
piercing strike, which I can do it as well. But yeah, go for it.
As well just get rid of him, get him out of here,
Sure.
and it's gonna take care of Wolverine. He'll be dead.
Okay.
And then I've got uh, Vivian who can do a damage. Claw.
Okay.
I'm really hoping that
Well, if
I've
you
got I've got 3 more damage I can do to him.
Yeah,
with,
I think I can finish
guys
him
in
off.
my
Save that helicarrier for me, and I think we'll be okay.
Okay. So Vivian punches him for 1.
Yep, got it.
We're gonna spend Nebula's ship and a strength, no, power and all of us card. Put out Mockingbird.
Okay.
Mockingbird's gonna attack him for 1 and
Okay.
give him a stun card. We're gonna spend strength and target acquired. I should have done it the different way.
No, you
'cause
don't
now we
need
got
to spend
spider.
that target acquired. Strength is
Oh yeah,
enough.
she's only 2. She's only 2.
She's
She's
only
only 2.
Yep.
Yep.
For 2 damage. Okay.
2 damage.
All right.
So, takes him down to 6.
All right. My turn. I'll use your helicarrier
May.
and this passion for justice to clobber him for 3, bouncing the clobber back to my hand because it's the first card I played. And then I'll use my 2 keen instinct. Oh, and I remove a threat from sibling rivalry. And then I'll use my 2 keen instincts to clobber him again for 3 more. Woo!
Boom, boom, and boom.
Bam! I had 2
Got him.
more. Yep. And that's it. I could have done 2 more, and then I also had arrows left.
Hey,
All right.
that was a good game.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah,
That really was.
that's good. Because it felt like we were doing really good for a while. Then it was like, oh, we're in trouble this round. Oh, we're in trouble this round. Oh, we're in trouble this round. And then we got our things back together. Like he had gained some tempo there for a little bit, and we were suffering.
Right. He had some stuff coming out, and playing standard too, really gave it that nice extra little flair
Yep.
that I think it needed.
Yeah.
Because it did. It felt like at one point, like we were like, "Oh yeah, we got this game. Look how well we're doing. We're doing great." And
Yeah,
then
let's flip them.
also,
Who cares? Yeah.
all of a sudden, the wheels on the wagon started getting a little wobbly, and I was like, "Oh no."
Your wide stance. Look at the 3 cards and adjust those cards. That was pretty potent for this.
Yeah.
Being able to set up his double set of cards. Yeah.
Yeah. We got a lot of nasty standard 2 cards.
Yep.
Those ones that do overkill and
Yeah.
add extra boosts and stuff. So we were able to just say, "No, we're not gonna deal with that," and we were able to at least look and see what Brotherhood guys coming out. So
Yeah.
that was a fun game.
Yeah.
Really good.
I enjoyed that. Well, folks, thanks for watching this on repeat, because that's what.
Yeah.
I'll put it on our Sunday rerun day. And Bill, we gotta wait. We're not done yet, right? Let's take a look.
No, we gotta. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill out our form.
I'm gonna flip over to the form so folks can see it. All right. So did you defeat Klaw? Now, Bill, you have to do the same thing, right? You get to fill it out as well.
I do.
And I'm putting this in as Critical Encounters Podcast, so because that's who I happen to be logged in as. I did defeat Klaw. All right. I played on something else because the options are standard and expert. I'm curious why it doesn't list the other ones. What hero did you play as? Gamora. Share a fun story for your matchup. Oh. Shadows of the Past came up 2 times for Gamora. But my partner was playing Nebula. Go team sister. Okay. All right. Oh, and then we can put I'll put my personal contact email in here. They want your email in there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Submitted.
Mine out too.
Done. I'm really hoping
Hey,
I win so I can hoard all the prizes, because that's what we do as villains. So.
yeah, but you end up giving them away when you do
I
that,
know,
though.
I know. I do have some. I do have a prize. I think I'm gonna have to donate myself here soon, but not quite yet. So.
Oh well. Well, thanks Kennedy Hawk and the guys over at MCM for putting out this organized play challenge. It allows everybody in the community to at least feel like they have a part in it. It feels like I did. I feel like I was contributing to OP.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So, nice job there.
And I'm wondering if we can go on their little chat and talk as well
Yeah.
about it.
So we can share a link. We can share a link to this video, maybe to Twitch.
Oh yeah, straight to Twitch. Yes.
Straight to Twitch. So if anybody wants to watch it, you can do that. So
it's a good idea.
we'll make sure we do that.
Yeah. Well, folks, you can catch the podcast, Critical Encounters. That's how you got here. But you can also check out Board Game Lawyer's Twitch or his YouTube channel. Just search for Board Game Lawyer Marvel Champions, and you'll find him. Good stuff. He's always playing games now. So
Yeah. Fun game. I love it.
Yep.
And also some exciting news today, right? The community.
Yes, they announced the next box. What was it? Something next, I think.
Yeah. Next box.
Yes,
It's coming out.
the
Right?
next Xbox. Yeah.
The game is not dead, folks. Ease up.
Yep.
It's not dead.
Yep, it's not dead.
You know, it's
Heck,
coming.
Lord of the Rings isn't even dead, and that's been dead forever. So
Yeah.
yeah, yep.
So
Yeah.
August we'll be able to break out some new content and put it out on the table. And
Hey.
until then, we got plenty, right?
Oh yeah,
I do.
I mean, on the show we haven't even finished Sinister Motive, so we're kind of happy. There's a delay in product. We're catching up. We're catching up, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might actually make it to Mutants by the time this box comes out. So
There you go.
Yep.
We'll keep plugging away. You guys do great over there. Always enjoy it.
Oh, thank you. Well, folks, thanks for sticking with us, and have a good night.
Yep. Have a good night, folks.
Bye bye.